From Jack Frost, the killer snowman, to Jack Frost, the Michael Keaton dad-loving snowman, I've got 11 questions for you on Christmas movies. This is Trivia with Buds. It be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out my show. Today we've got an episode for you on all things Christmas movies, 11 questions that I used at my live trivia nights this past week. I also used this round at a lot of company parties and family parties that I did over the weekend and during the days as well as last week. So thank you for checking it out. If you love trivia, you're in the right place. Hit subscribe to never miss a new episode. And thank you so much for all the emails you guys send me around the holidays and all the condolence emails for our grandpa who we lost last week. That was very kind of everybody who did that. I appreciate it. Also, thanks for always letting me know when I mispronounce words, because I do that quite a bit. And doing this show every day, there's some things I can research, there's some things I don't care to, and for time's sake, I don't look up how to say certain words. Words like cacophony. That's right. There it is. I said it right. A couple episodes ago, I pronounced it cacophony, and I think subconsciously I was thinking that word was cockamamie, which is how you'd say, like, I think that means like horse feathers or a bunch of crap. So when I saw that word and I was reading you some definitions of it, I pronounced it cacophony, and it is cacophony. Although I will argue that I've never heard anyone say that word in real life or in TV or anywhere. So that was my introduction to it. But thank you, Ian, for sending me the pronunciation. Ian also sent me some cool trivia on MASH, which I will be recording very soon. If you like the movie, book, and TV show MASH, get ready for some questions from Ian probably next week. Thank you so much for leaving reviews on iTunes. I sincerely appreciate those. We are up to 159, which is amazing. And here's a quick one from Lindsay Brady on December 3rd. She said 5 stars. I appreciate how faithful and consistent Ryan is at hosting this podcast. I also enjoy how short and sweet the episodes are. This is the perfect daily podcast. And she titled that Fun and Quick Trivia. Thank you so much, Lindsay. I appreciate it. And if you're listening, send me an email, ryanbuds@gmail.com, and I'll send you a bunch of cool swag from the show if I get your address. Thank you again, Lindsay. Guys, another quick announcement. We just hit 500,000 downloads. That's right. Since November 2017, we've been doing this show, or actually, that's what my Libsyn stats say. That's when Libsyn switched over their stat system to something new. So we had about 40,000 downloads on their old stat system, and we've had 463,000 on the new stat system since November 2017. So basically, since November 2017 and a few months before that, we have officially crossed 500,000 downloads. That is amazing. And I never thought that many people would listen to this show as a something to put in their ears. And I'm so glad you have decided to do that. So if you're brand new to the show, thanks for being a part of it. If you have been listening since the beginning and you're a big part of those 500,000 downloads, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It was very cool to post that screenshot of those stats on Facebook and see so many likes and comments about it. So thanks for the support. It is awesome, especially this time of year. All right, we're going to jump into some Christmas movie trivia. We're going to do 11 questions on random Christmas movies. I'll give you a little description. You tell me what movie we're talking about. Here we go. All right, here we go, guys. Christmas movies trivia question number 1. The Griswolds host their extended family for festivities and kidnapping. Question number 1. The Griswolds host their extended family for festivities and kidnapping. What's that movie? Number 1. Question number 2, Kevin McAllister meets Donald Trump. Number 2, what Christmas movie could that be? Number 2, Kevin McAllister meets Donald Trump. Number 3 on your list, Seth Rogen and 2 of his best friends get together on Christmas Eve to celebrate the holidays with a bang. Number 3, Seth Rogen and 2 of his best friends get together on Christmas Eve to celebrate the holidays with a bang. Question number 4, Frank Cross is visited by a series of ghosts. Number 4, Frank Cross is visited by a series of ghosts. Number 5, a kid breaks his glasses with his newest present. Number 5, a kid breaks his glasses with his newest present. Number 6, Jim and Leela are members of a performing trio who plan to quit and run a country hotel. What movie could that be? Number 6, Jim and Leela are members of a performing trio who plan to quit and run a country hotel. Number 7, Luther and Nora plan to skip Christmas in lieu of a holiday cruise. Number 7, Luther and Nora plan to skip Christmas in lieu of a holiday cruise. Question number 8, Turbo Man. Just 2 words, hyphenated, Turbo Man. Number 8. Question number 9, Jessica Riggs discovers a hurt reindeer in the woods. Number 9, Jessica Riggs discovers a hurt reindeer in the woods. Question number 10, Dermot Mulroney brings Sarah Jessica Parker home to meet his crazy family. Number 10, Dermot Mulroney brings Sarah Jessica Parker home to meet his crazy family. Number 10. And your bonus question for Christmas movies for 2 points. What is Tim Allen's character's name in The Santa Claus before he becomes Santa? For 2 points, what is Tim Allen's character's name in The Santa Claus before he becomes Santa? Those are all your questions for Christmas movie trivia. And hey, maybe you have a business either near or far from Southern California and you want me to plug it on the show. Send me an email, ryanbuds@gmail.com. I'd be happy to promote your biz, and I'll tell you all the details in the email. That's ryanbuds@gmail.com with your business. We'll be right back with the answers to Christmas movie trivia in just a second. Here we are. We're back with the answers. We've decorated the tree. We've poured the milk and put out the cookies. We've got the Christmas movies answers right now. Number 1, the Griswolds host their extended family for festivities and kidnapping. This is the official Bud's Family Christmas Eve movie, and that movie is Christmas Vacation. Number 1, my friend Jordan and his crew at Wreck My Podcast just did a episode reflecting on this movie, and 2 out of 3 guests on that show did not like this movie. They said they hated it. So that's the first I've heard of people really hating this movie. It's one of my all-time favorites, and a lot of their issues came with just Chevy Chase kind of being known as such a douche. But if you hate this movie, let me know. I'm curious to see who loves and hates this movie. I think most people love it, but if you hate it, let me know why you hate it. I love it because it really reminds me of the holidays more than any other movie, and it reminds me of how crazy my family is when we all get together. Number 2, Kevin McAllister meets Donald Trump. That was Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Home Alone 2, Lost in New York, which is a great sequel and the second highest grossing Christmas movie of all time to the first Home Alone, which cost about $18 million to make, according to this Netflix special, The Movies We Love, or whatever it's called. Yeah, the movies that made us, that's what it's called. They said it was about $18 million, and it made like $300 million. So pretty huge numbers for 1990. Number 3, Seth Rogen and 2 of his best friends get together on Christmas Eve to celebrate the holidays with a bang. This movie's called The Night Before. I've never seen this movie. This is one that I should probably try and watch this year. Number 3, The Night Before. I was trying to watch new movies that popped up on Netflix that I hadn't seen. There was one called Pottersville with Michael Shannon, and it was terrible. So if you've seen that movie and you like it, I gotta know why you like it. And if you haven't seen it, go watch like half of it, which is what I did on Netflix, Pottersville. It looked like it was a fun little small town goofy comedy, but it was real bad. Number 4, Frank Cross is visited by a series of ghosts that is Scrooged. Great movie, based on A Christmas Carol. A lot of people at my trivia nights wrote A Christmas Carol, but that would be Ebenezer Scrooge being visited by ghosts, not Frank Cross, who was played by Bill Murray in this movie. Number 5, a kid with his glasses breaks his newest present. That is A Christmas Story, Ralphie and the Red Ryder BB gun. Number 5. Number 6, Jim and Leela are members of a performing trio who plan to quit and run a country hotel. That movie is called Holiday Inn. Very similar to White Christmas, but a little different. Holiday Inn. Number 7, Luther and Nora plan to skip Christmas in lieu of a holiday cruise. Christmas with the Cranks. You can stream it on Netflix as we speak. Number 7. Number 8, Turbo Man was Jingle All the Way, Sinbad, and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and a young Anakin Skywalker, Jake Lloyd. Arnold's trying to get that toy for his son, and so is Sinbad. Number 9, Jessica Riggs discovers a hurt reindeer in the woods. This is a forgotten movie from 1989 called Prancer. I remember it being a very dark movie that mostly takes place at night, if I'm not mistaken. Prancer with this character, Jessica Riggs. Number 10, Dermot Mulroney, or as I pronounced it all week until someone yelled at me, Dermot Mulrooney. Brings Sarah Jessica Parker home to meet his crazy family, the Family Stone. Number 10, the Family Stone. And the bonus for 2 points, what is Tim Allen's character's name in the Santa Claus before he becomes Santa? Scott Calvin. Same initials. They go, look, it's the same initials on your robe or your jacket or whatever it is. Scott Calvin was the answer there. I did not realize that the Santa Claus was not the Santa Claus until